these things, but whatever. Okay. I'm just gonna wait for a few people to get on. I'm gonna wipe off some brushes, play with some things. I really need to clean out these bright colors while I wait for people to pop on, because you know the rule. Once there's one, I'm ready to rock and roll. So I better get this hot pink off this brush. I might cough. Don't cough. Don't cough. Don't cough. Just gonna get these colors off, see if anybody pops on, because I gave no heads up. Not one. But if anybody's here, say hey. If anybody's on the replay, say hey. Where you from? What you doing? Are you gonna do the sale? Did you already do the sale? What did you get? I got everything. I already have some of the things from when they were available before, because you know me, and I'm a makeup whore and I'm gonna buy it all. But I did get all of the palettes. I bought one of each, just in an 8. I had self-control, guys. I got the smaller ones, but I got each color because once I saw how vibrant they actually are, howdy do, I got them all. But whatever. Okay, I've done half my face. I'm gonna, these are new releases over here. Look at how shiny that is. And I didn't color correct under my eyes. How? I'll show you. But this is my face, and we're gonna do it over here with all the glory that is my face. Look at this. I've got darkness, and look, that's pretty good for no color correcting. I did camouflage all this, but I'm using one of the new colors. So I'm gonna be using the new highlight colors, the new contour, and I have all but one of the lip and cheeks. So look at that. Look at this. Is Sunshine State, fan favorite. It's very sheer. I'm going to swatch it next to Maui because that's what everybody thinks it looks like, and it does not. And I would say maybe La Cienega, maybe I'll do that. But these are the fruit punches. Now, if you are, okay, if the sale got extended, let's zoom in a little more so you don't see my boob light, but Seint extended the sale. Now, here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to sound like a salesperson really quick. I like Seint makeup, and that's why I'm here, is because I like Seint makeup. So here's the thing. Hi. Oh, bought 2 of the new release palettes. Yes, pretty much everything else. Good. It's a really good sale. Seint only does this is the only time of the year, not Black Friday, not any other time. This is the only time of year that Seint has a site-wide discount. So the more you add to your cart, the bigger the discount you're gonna get. And that being said, if you are my customer or you haven't created an account with anybody yet, create one with me. Ask me for a loyalty link. What that means is I will send you a personal shopping link. And when you shop with that link, your little last name will be up in your cart so you know you're shopping under your link. And as you're buying, it is earning you credit for future purchases. And then you get to cash it out whenever you doggone please. And you can get up to $500. So if you send friends my way and they give me your name, which is in the color match form, I will send them your link, and then you'll earn even more. And you don't have to have one of those silly parties. Not gonna lie, don't like Facebook parties. I hate them. I do them if somebody asks, but I don't love them. I feel like it's just not who I am. But I can make that who I am for a very short amount of time. But a loyalty link is essentially the same thing without the party. And if you send people my way, they will use your link. You can even send them your link. You have that kind of power. Anyways, all right, so I'm gonna do my makeup on half my face, and I'm gonna use the new colors. If there's anything you wanna see swatched, let me know. If you have questions about them, please ask. I've been playing with this stuff for years. And the only reason I do this is because I like makeup and it's fun. These are glosses, so I don't know if you can see them. I've had these for over a year and they still smell like flippin' heaven. And if you have a teenager in your house, a preteen even, these are sheer. These aren't as crazy. This one is fun. I just played with it. It's on my lips right now over cherry. They smell good. And if you remember when you were a kid playing with those lip glosses that smelled good, these are great stocking stuffers. Get them now and put them in a stocking at Christmas. Check, done. Finished. Whatever. You don't need to buy a palette. They have the tin lid and they just slide it open, smear it on, and that's it. It's a great stocking stuffer gift. And it comes in a cute little sachet bag. So come on. So that's just a little tip. Just a little tip. All right, so let's play with our makeup, but I'm going to swatch some of these colors. So this is Sunshine State. Now, Sunshine State looks really pink. It has flecks of gold in it, and it can make any lipstick look like a lip gloss because of those flecks. It looks so shiny, but it's not heavy like those glosses. And it has a little tint to it, but as you blend it down, it blends down, but it still stays nice and shimmery. It's such a fan favorite. Everybody geeks out on it as soon as it comes out. Here it is next to Maui. Maui had more pigment and less flecks. Less flecks. I'm gonna grab La Cienega because I think that people think it's similar to La Cienega. So that's this one. So here, I'm gonna pull it out. Man, it's seen better days, but that's La Cienega. I have it on, and this is La Cienega. So it doesn't have the same amount of pigment. It's very sheer, and everyone loves it because you can put it on top of any one. Like, this is my favorite lipstick. It's Beauty Counter Petal. This is my second tube. I love this lipstick, okay? That's my favorite lipstick color. It's so good, and it magnetically shuts. And so then you can take something like Sunshine State, and you just tap that over it, and look at how pretty. It just takes a nice matte lipstick and turns it into that gloss. So you can make any one of your favorite colors a gloss with Sunshine State. But there is site-wide sale. Only time they will ever do it is now. They won't do it at Black Friday. They don't do it at Black Friday. They discount a couple of items for you to get, and that's it. All right, I'm gonna grab my blush and bronzer brush to apply, and I'm gonna camouflage. We're gonna like get in on the thing. All right, the balm. I love this stuff more than lip conditioner, and I put this on my lips all the time, and it's just like a chapstick. But Seint just came out with a peach scented one. I don't know if it's going to be as aromatic as the Fruit Punches because I don't have it, but I like the balm more than I like the lip conditioners. The lip conditioners don't have a super strong smell. I like the vanilla and I like the peppermint. The cherry smells like that chapstick brand cherry. So I'm going to take a little bit of that balm and I'm going to tap this under my eye. And it's because I have texture. I've got texture under my eye. It's okay. I'm going to stay this close for some of this. All right. We're going to play. I'm going to use the blush and bronzer camo color. If anybody's looked at Seint and they hear camo color and they say, what the heck is a camo color? Essentially, it is this method right here. A brightening highlight, your main foundation, and a camo color. And that is a color that's a little bit darker than your actual skin tone to camouflage acne breakouts, acne scarring, it's a color that camouflages stuff. Like that's it. And so I'm going to do that method here. I actually have, I believe, a tutorial on it that hasn't been released. I have a couple tutorials that haven't been released. Anyways, okay, can you use the new Hazel as a yes, that's this one right here, Hazel. I'm going to use that as my I did it over here. All my scarring is gone. So Hazel, my main highlight is Sandy, and then this is Palace, and I've been using Palace. I used it under my eye here without any correcting. Do I want color correcting under my eyes? I do, but I don't think it's, I don't know. I just wanted to try it, so I did. All right, so we're going to go into Hazel. I'm going to use the big end of my blush and bronzer, and I'm going to go in. We're going to tap some on, and I'm just getting my kids. We know. So it's darker than my skin tone, and this is why you need a proper color match. It's covering and camouflaging my issues, my stuff, if you will. My hyperpigmentation right here. It's coming in hot in this area here. This is also the driver side, window side, and that would be why. But we're just putting this on, and I'm just draping it around my eye over my hyperpigmentation, over that hyperpigmentation, and then over my acne scar. I'm going to go into my redness here, and then I have some stuff here, scarring here, and then I got this guy. I'm just going to use my finger, going to grab some Hazel, and I'm just going to kiss it. Boom. And it just will cover that up. And then I can go in with my main highlight. I'm going to stay with my finger. I'm just going to use my ring finger. If you're messing with your under eye and you're putting it on with a finger, use your ring finger because it's your weakest finger and you don't want to do a lot of stuff to your stuff. Best way. I'm just going to tap this over all of my darkness right here. I was watching somebody, it might have been Kara, who's the owner of Seint, creator of Seint. And she was saying, I know some people like to use Frenchie. And I was like, she's talking to me. But she wasn't. But she says with this one, they kind of put that redness into it, into a little bit darker of a shade so that you wouldn't have to. I'll still do it. But there we go. Tapping in. And I just build and tap because I don't want this. Let's get real gross here. I don't want all this texture. So I just use my finger to go over it. Sorry, my hands, guys. I've been building a chicken house and they broke off and I just ripped them off because it's summer and childcare and you guys don't need to know my problems. But I'm just tapping this in and I like using my finger. It's warm, which makes this move better. It goes with my skin a little better. I mean, there's nothing like skin to skin right there. But look at how it does cover it. And I'll bring it down here and up. But you want very, very little. And I tap. I don't wipe. I tap. And I think this is really, if you're not into doing the demis and the Frenchie under eyes, that's a step you don't want to take. That's too much work. I've had people say that to me. Don't. How about that? But I like the way this makeup lives with your skin. And by using very little, you have minimal creasing. Because when you smile and these all come in, what that's doing is your skin is going and it's smashing that makeup that's been laying flat together and doubling it. And that's what causes the creasing, and that's why you want so little. And so by doing that, I'm doing that little right there. And with the little, it doesn't crease because you want a little. And I think using that balm helps a lot. So there. Yeah, let's get out of my face. Okay, let's dig into my makeup. I'm going to do some bronzer because my neck is always lighter than my face. So I put my bronzer down here. And I'm just going to pull some up right up here because I like bronzer. There's no order, okay? I mean, I just did my makeup on Facebook and I put my highlights on and then bronzer and then contour. And sometimes I bronze last, sometimes I bronze first. I know some people like to just with bronzer and go ham, and that's okay too. There's nothing wrong. Like, these are all creams. They all work together. They don't work against each other. Just saying. Okay, let's dig in. I'm gonna go into Sandy now. So I've camouflaged, done the camo method with that hazel color. I'm also gonna be using Cedar. This is the new contour. I don't have the new bronzer. I'm really excited to play with this new bronzer because tan lines is too light for me. It just doesn't pack the punch I want it to. And Heat Waves has too much red for me. So it's Bella all the way for me, and I'm really excited. What's the name of it? Is it Tidal Raves? No, that's a restaurant. I can't remember. I just had it. Anyways, there's a new one. Anyway, I'm really excited for it. So I'm going to go into this middle color. So camo color, main highlight, brightening highlight. I'm going to go in, I'm going to pinch this, and I'm going to go into Sandy. And all I'm going to do is, skin is uneven. It is what it is. And so I'm just going to go over and I'm going to balance it. I'm just going to erase this stuff. And I just tap and build as I go. I'm going to go over that zit right there. This buddy has been really hard. It just came in yesterday. So it's been really hard for like 2 days. But if you have questions on what the heck I'm doing, ask. If there's something you want to see, I have everything except for the brand new, like grape. I don't have grape. Grape reminds me of plum in a really sheer gloss form. So if you like plum, half my face is done. That's why my face looks like this. But I think it's going to be a really beautiful plum-like lip color. So pretty. I've been seeing people on TikTok maybe using purple blushes. I think it's like a trend thing. I don't know. But that's what I've been seeing. So I think grape will be really good, but I think they're going to be really good stocking stuffers. If you have 12-year-olds or 13-year-olds and you don't want them wearing makeup, but they want to have fun, the Fruit Punch collection is something you want to snack for them. All right, that's the only place that I put my main highlight. And it works really well with that hazel. This buddy never wants to go away. That thing is like wants to be the star of my face. I don't know. All right, let's switch to the detail brush, and I'm going to go into my contour. So that's this new Cedar. I love this color because I can't do Astoria. It's just too cool toned and it makes my face look dirty. I love indigo when I get really tan, but if you have freckles and if you have hyperpigmentation that skirts around your face, sometimes that red undertone of indigo can grab them and accentuate them. And if you want something nice and dark, Cedar is a really, really great option. Okay, High Tide. Yes, High Tide. Thank you. That's the new bronzer, High Tide. I got it. I ordered it. And once things start shipping, I'll be back live playing with all of it again. Maybe I'll do it on my, not this Monday, but my next Monday live. All right, going in, pounding into it. Don't be scared of your contour. Now, you have natural shadowing. I just did a how to blend your contour tutorial. Again, not released yet because I've been playing with the sale. But your natural shadows are your guide, not your template. So you're not going to follow every structure of shadow on your face. It is a general area of where things go. Okay, so when you look at my face, you see that light's reflecting off of it. That is a guide for your brightening. You have natural shadowing on your face. That is a guide for your contour, okay? You have natural flushing, especially when you're embarrassed. That is a guide for your blush. So your face gets tan. Get the sunglasses line. That is a guide for your bronzer. There is a guide on your face for everything. And instead of turning your whole face one color and then piling on layers. I mean, I would put foundation and then I would set it and then I would put concealer and then I would bake it and then I would go in and do my blush and my whatever. And it was just stacking so many layers and it looked thick. I wouldn't even go so far as saying cakey because it didn't look like creamy frosting. It looked like yesterday's frosting. You know that buttercream frosting the next day when you left it out on the counter because you drank too much champagne and then you went to bed? It was like that. I have children coming again.
Mom?
What?
Can we have a popsicle?
Sure. Good day.
Good day to you, sir.
Yes. Okay, Cedar, Cedar right here. We're gonna go in, guide, boom. That's my guide for this right here, okay? And then I have a natural shadow. I'm gonna go above it because again, it's a guide. It's a guide and I like to hang mine back. I think it gives my face some lift and it lifts. But I don't go in all the way and I don't come down. I let that shadow stand alone and do what it's doing. This is just giving my cheeks some lift like that. And you want this all under blended. That's key. You want to under blend things because you put it on and then you blend it out, but you underdo it so that it still looks like a good harsh mess. Okay. It takes a mess to clean a mess, right? Right. That's what I tell my kids at least. And it doesn't always work. But right here and down. And we're just under blending this because as we add colors, this part I kind of just blended out. Boom, 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 boom. Bring it down. But you want to under blend this because as you're blending out your bronzer, as you're blending out your blush, you're blending down that contour. So if I blend it all the way down right out the gate and then I put my makeup on top of it, it's going to blend away. So we're going to underblend. So right now I'm just going to blend this out a little, put it where I want it, just like that. Look at that, flick into your hairline. This isn't, 1997 and we have the mask of makeup on. All right, blend it down, but don't blend it away. Nice and dark. You want that nice and dark right here. I'm going to push this up over my nose because I have a bump. I'm going to take this small one and I'm going to go into Palace and I'm going to go down the middle. Down the middle. Tappy, 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 tap. The finger is your best friend when it comes to just tapping out and you're not blending it around. All right. Oh, my poor dog's in a cone with staples on his head. He looks like Frankendog. Oh, so bad. He had a cyst that's always been there. It wasn't dangerous. It wasn't a problem, but then it burst. Super gross. And so now he's like with a big dumb cone. All right. Sorry. Nobody needed to know that. I'm going to take the small end of the detail brush and I'm going to tap into Palace. And again, the shine is my guide. So we have shine right here and I'm going to push this up and over my brow and this will help with redness that I get over my brow and then I'm going to pull this up and out. Up and out, and this just gives the illusion of reflecting light. It's a color that's too light for my skin. This is not my skin color. This is. I keep all my highlights side by side. That way you're not confused. If I spread those out over layers, over across the thing, it's hard to tell which is which, but keeping them side by side, dark, medium, light, you can see. Pushing that out, less is more. This is I don't do the stuff yet. I'm not against it. I just haven't. And going less, if you have a lot of texture up there, you want very little, because again, just like the eyes, this is smashing. So we are just going to be playing and lightening light coverage. 80% pigmentation of makeup. That's a lot of pigment when your traditional makeup is 18%. So that's a big difference, which means you don't need as much to get a really great finish of your makeup that looks like your skin. I mean, traditional makeup on me didn't look like this, especially in this area here. And I just get a flat out crack on my forehead because it was ridiculous. But my makeup never, and that's what made me continue to change and change and change makeup, is I had so many people when I first started doing Seint tell me, oh, I can't quit my IT Cosmetics. I went and bought IT Cosmetics and I tried it. And I was very easily able to quit that. And it wasn't because it was bad. I don't think other makeup is necessarily bad. I just like the finish of this one better. That's the only difference for me. And if you like the finish of yours the way that it is, it's okay too. You know, I like watching other people do their makeup, and I love taking their techniques and making it work for what I'm using. And so you could very easily come to my tutorials and take techniques and use it towards your makeup. That's okay too. That's okay. All right, so I'm going to take a little bit of my main highlight over here, and I'm going to take Palace, and I'm going to hit this high point of my Cupid's bow here, and then I'm going to come below that pimple right here. And I'm keeping if I have a lot of texture breakouts, I don't put my brightening on it because it's going to accentuate the texture. So that's why I do it that way. So I'm just tapping that on, and lightness brings out, whereas shadowing brings in. And so I'm just accentuating. This is a very pretty area. And so if you can make it prettier, why not? I mean, we buy a tree and then we throw bulbs and lights on it to make it prettier. So that's all I'm doing right here. I'm going to take a little more Palace, and I'm going to hit this high point right here where the light's already naturally reflecting, just to accentuate that. Look at how pretty that makes it. Okay. Next, we're going to switch to the blush and bronzer. Maybe we should play with blush because I've already done my bronzer and I don't know what I'm doing now. Let's play with those new colors. The Fruit Punch collection. This guy. Everybody's like, what the heck am I supposed to do with this weird pineapple yellow? Let me show you. It's super fun. It's a great way to change a color. So let's take watermelon, for instance. Watermelon is pink. And I'm just going to grab it. It's more sheer. I'm really rubbing my finger into it. So this is watermelon, okay? So pretty, and they all blend down. I'm going to put it right here too. It's on my... Okay, we got watermelon. Watermelon is so pretty. So we have watermelon on its own, and then we have watermelon over here. So pretty. Let's grab some cherry. These also could probably work as a lip stain, I would imagine. But there's cherry. I have cherry on right now, and then I put pineapple on it. So I'm going to grab my microfiber. So here's the deal with using something like this. And I had a friend that was doing this yesterday, and I was like, that's so cool. So you take something like that. Which finger's empty? Okay. Pineapple. Does it have flecks? No. It's just shiny. So we're going to take this yellow color. Okay. That's so scary. We've got watermelon here. We've got watermelon here. And you tap this on, and it can change it into a really pretty coral. Okay, now you'll say, but wait, they have this tangerine color. It's not the same. It's very orange. And so you could also take and make it better. It's whatever you want. It's a great color to put on top of others if you just need to adjust it and make it more fun. Like watermelon, still watermelon. It's so good. Let's grab some cherry. Let's grab some of this guy and just tap that on. And look at that. Look at that. Is that not so pretty and fun and smells good? So don't, oh, hello, Mrs. Barris. All right, don't discount pineapple. And it smells so good. Now again, I've had these for over a year. They were released last summer and you better believe I got them. So yummy, and they still smell so good. My whole palette smells like a candy store. It's so good. All right, so let's see. I did do some Frenchie on my apples because, you know, it's my face and I don't like my scarring. I can get away with not doing under eye correcting, but not my cheek scarring. Like, that's the one place where I'm just like, who's looking at me? So I'm gonna take my blush and bronzer. I'm going into Watermelon. Look at that. Oh, it's so good. I sound super dramatic, but genuinely, if anybody's ever gotten the lip conditioners, if anybody's gotten the scented illuminators, these have more aroma than those. I mean, it's like childhood smelling stuff. All right, going over. Look at that watermelon. And I don't usually wear glosses on my cheeks because I feel like it lifts. These don't. These really don't. I think my favorite is watermelon. Watermelon is a beautiful color. Look at that. I love it. Going into that Frenchie just a little bit. But let's just pile a little more on because I love it so much. Fluff it out. Go in to that pineapple. Let's grab that pineapple. And you can just orangey it up a little because it's fun. It's summer. It's summer. And now you've got an ambrosia salad on your face. Okay. I have to say ambrosia salad with an accent because of Edward Scissorhands. It's just who I am. All right, I'm going to contour my lips a little bit, grab some of that cedar, and we're going to contour the lips. Contouring the lips. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Don't discount pineapple though. It's scary. I don't even think you should discount grape. It's weird. It's purple. I got it and we'll see what happens, but I think it's going to be like a plum. I think it's going to be plum in sheer gloss form. If you like plum, you'll like grape, right? Right. Okay, grabbing Palace. Boom, 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 boom. I love these new colors they came out with because if you know anything about the highlights, I'm Sandy. Okay, Sandy is my main highlight. But then when I get more color, Mango was the next jump up. And everything after Sandy just had this orange tone that just didn't suit my skin. And so coming out with this color here is so great because I was using Walnut Contour as my main highlight because everything else was just too warm. And I'm really excited to get that dark. I'm real excited to get that dark. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna do, I put cherry over here. I'm not a big fan of red and I think it's nice. Let's try, I'm gonna clean this brush off. Let's try watermelon because it's my favorite. My favorite is watermelon. I'll just go ahead and say it's watermelon. So I'm gonna grab my watermelon on my multitask. Ooh, look at that. And we're gonna line, I need a palette. I need a little mirror. Okay, and I'm gonna line. Ooh, I like that. It's like this is like Barbie pink. If you like that new Barbie movie, Ryan Gosling, hello, you'll like this color. This is like, if you're gonna be Barbie for Halloween or Gem in the Holograms, Gem in the Holograms, then this is a color you want. And it's pretty. I like this a lot. I'm just gonna fill. It's been a really long time since I've played with these because I don't love playing with colors that aren't available anymore. These are so pretty. And I don't have big old blowfish lips, and I love blowfish lips, don't get me wrong. I think they look beautiful, especially when they don't have all these lines. I just can't do the stuff. It terrifies me. But I like the way this looks on normal lips. Nothing against blowfish lips. I love them. Look, watermelon. This side is cherry with pineapple. Oh, and I put some of Sunshine State because I want you guys to see how it takes it on top of anything. And it's pretty. I'm not putting a lot, but there you go. Look at that. Look, cherry. Should we put some pineapple on it just because why not? Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. I'm telling you, you need to get pineapple. You got to. It's good. It's good. I wonder what it looks like on its own. Probably not great, but let's try it. Let's try pineapple on its own. My lips aren't super dark. That's pineapple on its own with some, oh, that's not bad. It looks really pretty and it smells really good. I just want to go to a beach, have a bendy straw, and make my lines deeper. That's really pretty. Pineapple, the scariest color. This is probably the one that people are like, no. Ooh, let's. That's kind of nice. Look at that. There you go. I'm telling you, this is like the grown-up one. This isn't a stocking stuffer. Kids are going to be like, what the heck is this, Mom? But this is a really good one. And I haven't really played with tangerine. There's tangerine, but it's also on top of pineapple. These are just, they're fun. They're fun. If you've got a graduate, if you have a kid going to college, fruit punch collection. That'd be a good dorm present. Like, hey, welcome to your dorm. You don't have space. Let's get you a nice little compact of makeup. Dorm size. I don't know if anybody has dorm student kids, but hello, Rain. How are you? But I wanted to show this. Let's set some stuff. I like using these colors because it illuminates really nice. I don't use illuminator. I did order Dune. Is it Dune? The new illuminator. I don't use them a lot. And it's because I'm oily and it just makes me look greasy. And that's just me. I don't like the powder ones that much. Starlit is probably my favorite, but that's just because they pack too much of a punch for a stay-at-home mom that's just going for a grocery pickup. But I'm gonna grab some powder because I'm getting to that point. Look at how that, I love this, but I don't go outside with powder. And then when your brush is empty, go under. And it just mutes it down real nice. You gotta set those zits, that's a lot. But still dewy with setting powder. I like that dewy look. If you don't, you can get a poof. If you don't like, if the Vanilla Dust just doesn't do it for you, I would recommend Urban Decay All Nighter. I do actually use it. This I use a lot during the summer when I have events and it's hot. Urban Decay All Nighter Pressed Setting Powder. I don't think this is a color. It's translucent, I'm assuming, because it doesn't say, but it says it's waterproof. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't go running through sprinklers and all that. But the sale is extended through today. If you have a color match and you haven't purchased it, go do it. Now's the time. Site-wide. If you're looking to add a bag to your collection, if you have your makeup and you're going on a trip, now's the time to get the bag because it's a site-wide discount. And this falls into that discount. This is the only time that you will be able to get a bag at a discount. I don't believe they discount them for Black Friday. They do not do a site-wide discount at Christmas. They don't. I can't even remember when they do the sales, but I can say for certain, this is the only time that they do a site-wide. It's once a year, and this is the first time they've ever extended it to a second day. So carpe diem and go get yourself some goodies. You won't regret it. It's the best time if you're looking at trying the skincare, go get it, site-wide discount, it's included. If you don't want to send me your makeup-free face, you can self-match. They sell collections, they are also on sale. They're already discounted 20%. Right now they're discounted an additional 20%, so that's 40%. And if you get the biggest one, you're saving of like $140 off. So can you block, are we able to block people? remove. There we go. That's nice. Okay. Anyways, anyway, but if you're, I'm so distracted now, but if you're looking to add, this is my favorite. I need to zoom out. This is my favorite makeup case. This is the one that I use on all of my trips. I take a triple decker with me when I go. It fits it just fine. And I usually, you know, take a setting spray. I take a primer. I take a brush cleaner. I'm going to take my Ride or Die brushes, and then I'm going to grab my blend brush, and then your eyeshadow, everything. And there's still so much room. You get your mascara in there. You can grab your favorite lips. Oh, this was something I did on Facebook. This is my favorite lipstick. It's Beauty Counter. I don't do Beauty Counter, but I do this. And this is Petal. This is probably this is my second one. So when you have a favorite lipstick, okay, you're going to grab your favorite lipstick, and then you can take Sunshine State. Boom. And then you can put it over any one of your lipsticks and make it better. So, Sunshine State, you want to do this. Ooh, let's get the boob light out. The only person that can make inappropriate comments on my lives is me. Not whoever that person was. But you can take any one of your lipsticks. What's another popular one? Salt Life. I think I tried this one and it was okay. Let's just try some lipsticks. Whoa, that's dark. Grabbing, I also pressed really hard. Sunshine State on top of it. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's a pretty one. That is a Tarte lipstick called Salt Life lipstick. But Sunshine State on top of any one of your regular Ride or Die lipsticks that you love and can't live without. Mine's that Beauty Counter one that goes with me everywhere. But Sunshine State on top of anything makes it better. All right. That was that big. Oh, placed your order already. Yes. There's the brush holder. I like the brush holder. Okay. It just does. I mean, I like to bring. You never know what's going to happen on a vacation. You could turn into a completely different person. And so I like taking something that's bigger. But this, again, is the only time you're going to get that discount. And it's site-wide. I mean, honestly. So I feel like I've really just like hammered that in. But if anybody has questions, please ask. And the Fruit Punch collection, it was here last summer, and I kept saying all month, I was like, gosh, if there's ever a time to bring something back, summer sale should be the Fruit Punch. It should be here every year. I'm hoping this is one of those things we can count on, is that the Fruit Punch collection is every summer and Ever Red is every winter. Ever Red is always available at Christmas. It's this one, and it's so pretty. If you're looking for Christmas stuff, this one is so, look at how pretty that is. Oh, and it's not like black cherry. It's not. Why am I talking about Christmas colors? You guys, I'm already planning Thanksgiving, and so that's probably why I'm already in that mode. So this is black cherry. And then there's royal. Look at Ever Red. You want that one. It's so pretty. So at Christmas, Ever Red. But that's it. I'm not going to waste anybody else's time. But that's it. If you're going to do this, definitely do it. There is a link in my description. Shop your heart out. I keep going in and buying more. The Peach Balm I'm excited about, but the Fruit Punch collection, when I saw that was back, I stayed up for the sale to drop so that I could see if it came back, and I was so pumped about it. So don't discount pineapple. That's a really fun color to play with. I bet you could put it on top of other lip colors just the way I did Sunshine State, but we don't have that kind of time. So that's it. I'm going to leave you guys alone. Go shopping. Go shopping. It's fun. Okay, it makes me feel better. Go buy yourself some happy. And hey, you know what? Anniversary season, get your husband something. If he doesn't like it, you can wear it. That's my best rule. It's my favorite game. My favorite game. You don't like it? That's okay. I can wear the earrings. I can wear the makeup. So that's it. Have a great day.